Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back up here at Obsessed headquarters, Obsessed Garage, as well as Obsessed Home Theater. I want to show you a couple things that we've been working on. Previously, we had this room right here set up as our kind of little makeshift theater room. Not a very big room, not ideal, but we needed something to be able to set up our JTR system for Cars and Coffee when Matt has his audience come and hang out for, a couple hours on a Saturday. So I want to show you what we've been working on. So the team is doing a phenomenal job getting ready for something that I've been dreaming of for many, many years, and it's finally coming true. Probably within the next couple weeks, we'll be ready to put components and start building out the room, but I want to show it to you. I'm super excited. So we just finished up with a podcast here on Matt's channel. But check this out. So right next to the podcast room, this is a 14 feet wide, 28 feet deep, roughly 9-foot ceiling. This is going to be the Obsessed Home Theater Lab. And so I could not be more excited. So far we've got the same color on the walls. This is in my theater room. So this is the urban bronze. They've got the lighting installed up here. So we've got huge amounts of light, custom dimmable, Lutron lighting, so we can control it with the little Pico remotes. We've got tons of cable here. But I want you to check out Dustin. So Dustin, you've been behind the scenes with a bunch of folks here.
Yeah.
A lot of teamwork that went into this room. Tell me kind of what has been going on behind the scenes here.
Lots of wire ran. We've ran about 2,300 foot of wire between power, speaker wire, HLR, all that good stuff. XLR, sorry.
Okay.
A lot of drywall work. You know, this is on an exterior wall, so you can't really tell, but we had cut probably 2/3 of this drywall out, got it all patched back up.
Yeah.
The lights went in. Just finished the second coat of paint today. It turned out nice. It's a great
looks
color.
gorgeous, man.
Yeah, it's a really cool color. Ceiling's painted black. That's always cool. We ended up painting the lights too. They were white originally. They turned out really nice. We got some carpet tiles going to go in next, baseboard, and paint up the doors, the trim work.
Okay.
It'll be about ready. All that's going to be black too. We just found out today. We're doing the baseboards black, trim black, doors black. It's going to look good. Yeah,
I was talking to the other Matt today, and he said probably in the next 2 weeks, this room pretty much will be finished. We'll have carpet down here, have the doors painted, have all the trim pieces, and then Rusty and I will be coming in here, really just going to town, like really dreaming up what do we want to do in the space, where do we want to start, because really we've just got a bunch of speakers, we've got a bunch of different amplifiers and receivers and all types of things, and this is going to make it so much more user-friendly for me to be able to test that gear and figure out what products we want to carry.
Definitely.
Man,
it's going to be a great space for it, for sure.
Yeah, and I believe, do you know what the power is in this room? Like what Mike ran?
It's just 20 amp.
But I mean, how many of them?
There are,
I think
6 dedicated circuits. Actually, every circuit in here is dedicated. Because I ended up tapping into, I found a box up here that had 3 circuits that I don't know what they were going for, but so every circuit in here is actually a dedicated home run 20 amp circuit. So
so we're gonna have plenty of
all the power you could need.
I think Mike told me he made it to where we will be able to hook up maybe 8 subwoofers, something like that, like 2 in the front. I think he's somehow putting some kind of power here in the middle.
It's above.
Okay.
Yeah, we ran a big post across so we can drop down a mount for the projector, and then we set a box and an outlet up there too. Yep.
And then we'll get our theater seating. So Valencia is going to be sending us some, I think it's the Naples, I believe. No, I'm sorry, the Barcelona. So they're going to send me 3 Barcelona. That's the low back chairs. Be great for audio in here so the headrest doesn't impede any of the sound. But man, this is super dope, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all done a great job,
sick.
man.
Yeah, thank you.
I could not be more happy.
Fun.
This is something that I've been dreaming of for, well, I've had my channel now for 7 years, and so typically I get an AVR in or subwoofer, and so I'm literally tearing out my stuff in my theater room, figuring out where I put this in the meantime, put it in the garage, I'll put it in the bedroom, I'll put it in the living room, pile it up.
Yeah.
And so I'm constantly unhooking my own system. So this has always been a dream of mine.
Yeah.
And so to have this come to fruition,
playroom.
man. Yeah, this is the lab, man. This
Yeah.
is the playroom. This is where we
Yeah.
get to have the fun.
Yep.
And so a little even update on Rusty. He's taken more of a CEO role here at Obsessed Garage, helping them out with some internal stuff, restructuring. But his heartbeat really is for Obsessed Home Theater. And so over time, we talked about this on Matt's podcast today, that they're looking for another guy basically to replace Rusty and handle that so that he and I can just really focus and hone in on what we want to do in this room, but also what products are amazing. We want to chase those. We want to find those out for you guys so that you don't have to do the, buying 5 different subwoofers, figuring out these 3 suck, these are okay, this is the one I should have bought to begin with. Let us do that work for you, and then we'll reach out to those manufacturers and hopefully become a dealer for them. So, but man, this is sweet, brother.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, Mike.
I just want to give you guys an update on what's been going on here at what we're calling the Obsessed Home Theater Lab. It's going to be super dope. Cannot wait for it. But man, so anyway, stay tuned. I'll keep you update. Probably in 2 weeks after I get back from my trip to Alaska, Jessica and I are going to go on a cruise. And so once we get back, hopefully this room will be ready to rock and roll, and Rusty and I can really just dive in deep, man, and begin to build this out. And of course, like I said, I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. So appreciate all your love and support. I'll catch you in the next video. God bless.